everyone, it's Leslie. Welcome back to my cross stitch channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you this is like a summary video for what I've been cross stitching during the summer months of June, July, and August this year. And just showing you what I've finished and what I've been working on. So it's going to be interesting, so stay tuned. I would like to start with the project that I finished during the summer of this year. And the first project that I finished, maybe not the first one, but the second one. This is a sampler, or I call it more of a Quaker by Lila Studio. And this is a bee sampler or Quaker. And it was so fun to cross stitch. I loved it. And the only part that I found difficult was this part here in the middle. And this is cross stitch on 16 count Aida fabric using DMC floss and Gentle Art floss as well. There are only 3 colors in this project, and I do have a separate video about this Quaker sampler, Quaker slash sampler. So if you want to see and learn more about it, so check out my video. The other project, or the first project that I managed to finish during the summer, is this project by Design Works, and it is very beautiful and fun to cross stitch, but I am not a fan of Design Works cross stitch kits, and I do have a separate video about this one, and I do talk about why I didn't like cross stitching Design Works kits, what's the negative sides about it. And if you want to watch it and learn more, then check out my video. But still, it was really fun to cross stitch because of the colors. And moving on, now I'm going to show you projects that I've started or I continue cross stitching that are not finished, like my work in progress. And the first one is a really big project that I started in about, August of this year, and this is from a magazine called Cross Stitcher. This is like a row of 6 different shops, stores. There's like toy store, cafe, flower shop, a shop where you can buy sewing supplies, bakery, and a deli, or like a produce shop. And I started from this side with this is, let me show you a bit close up of this. This is a toy shop, and this is what I've cross stitched. I've cross stitched the man here, and the teddy bear, the guitar. I started cross stitching the shop here, the wall here, and the sign, Xmas toys, Christmas toys. So it's really fun to cross stitch. It has there's a lot of colors in this one. I use 14 count Aida fabric, and there's gonna be a lot of back stitching. So I'm gonna continue cross stitching this one in fall of this year. So next one, this is this flower Grow by Dimensions, a kit that was made in 2018. And this is cross stitch on 14 count Aida fabric, and the fabric is very stiff and hard. It's like a beige color, and this is what I cross stitched. I've cross stitched her skirt and her tank top. And this part here is not difficult, it's quite easy to cross stitch. The part here that I'm gonna be more worried about is her face and the flowers, because there's a lot of back stitching, a lot of work going on here. So it's probably going to take a long time to cross stitch her face. Next one, this is a kit by Dimensions. This was made in 2002, and this was made in US. This is not Chinese. And these are called 3 Yoruban women. And I love them because they're very colorful, Very fun to cross stitch, and this is cross stitch on a 14 count Aida fabric. This is black, but it doesn't seem like it's 14 count. It's more of a 16 count. And this is what I cross stitched. Cross stitched the first lady here, this part, and a little bit of this part as well. Her hand, her bracelet, the ring, and a little bit of a background. So I'm in love with this kit. I'm going to be continuing cross stitching it. Next one. This is a kit by Dimensions as well. This is their gold collection. This is called Cherry Blossom Creek. I cross stitch on 16 count baby blue, light blue fabric, and I've cross stitched the bottom part here. And most of it is cross stitched. This is cross stitched with half a cross stitch here, and this path here is also cross stitched with half a cross stitch. Everything else is a full cross stitch, and this place here, the greens and the flowers, a little bit more complicated, and you have to use like 3-4 strands of floss, which is a bit hard to cross stitch with, but otherwise it's not that complicated for a gold kit collection. This is a Quaker that I'm working on. This is from Lila's studio, it's called a Summer Quaker, and this is what I cross stitch here. I love this. I'm in love with Quakers now. It's like I started cross stitching Quakers for the first time during this summer, and I just fell in love with it. It's so much fun. I cross stitched this bottom part here, and I started cross stitch the frame here, the border. That's here it is. And I love cross stitching these circles, but I also like cross stitching like different parts, like the lobster and the flower and the seagull. So there's a lot of empty space. This is not a full coverage, and I'm cross stitching this on 16 count Aida fabric, and I'm using DMC floss. But in the instruction reads that you have to use like a 40 count fabrics, 40 count, something like that, even weave. And I don't like to do that. I like Aida fabric. So I'm definitely going to be continuing cross stitching this in autumn, fall of this year. And this is a kit by Heritage Crafts, Karen Carter collection. Country Village, but I call it English Village, and I'm done, like with more than half is finished. You see, all the flowers are finished, and I started cross stitching 2 of the houses. These 2 are still not finished, so they're gonna be here. And then you have the fields and the sky, and the last part, which is probably gonna be the most difficult part, is the back stitching, because there's so much of it. But I'm putting it off. I'm gonna do it at the end, very end, when I'm done with all the crosses. So this is a full coverage, full crosses, no half stitches. And it is complicated in some parts, like the greenery here is complicated, but the flowers are not that complicated. The houses are so. But I do like it, and I hope that I will be able to finish this cross stitch kit and this by the end of this year. But we'll see. And this is 14 count Aida fabric, and this is cross stitched with DMC floss. This kit here, this is by Magic Needle. This is called Where Dreams Come True. Finished by this is a big kit. It's gonna take me a long time to cross stitch it, but I've done the bottom part here and I've moved forward here. So I still have a lot of cross stitching to do. I'm not finished with even half of this kit is not done yet, but I am moving closer and closer. I don't think I'll be able to cross stitch finish this by the end of the year, but hopefully maybe next year. We'll see. This is cross stitched on 14 count fabric from Gamma. I think this is made in Vietnam, and the flosses, I think it's also made in Vietnam, but it's fun. It's like 47 different colors, and I like it. It's complicated, but it's fun. Next kit. This is by Dimensions. This kit was made in 2002. And it was produced in China. This fabric is very stiff and hard. This is 14 count. And this is what I've cross-stitched here. This beautiful chair and the flowers. And I only have left this part here is left. So hopefully I am gonna finish this by the end of this year. And it's not that difficult, but it's not that easy either. Something in between. And I'm doing the back stitching. I'm not waiting with it. I want to finish it as soon as possible. Next kit, this is by Mereka. I think this is like a Ukrainian or Polish company that produces kits, and they're very good quality. This is 16 count native fabric by Zweigart, and they use like DMC floss, so the materials are very good. And it's complicated. You have to work a lot on these flowers here. And I want to continue cross stitching it and start to cross stitch this birdhouse. I'm in love with this kit. I really like it. I probably won't be able to finish it by the end of this year, but maybe next year. And the last kit, this is a kit by Riolis. This called is Dinosaur Era. They are a designer. It's very bright and colorful, and I love the fabric. I love the floss. Very colorful, very bright. And this is Anchor Floss. This kit is not, even though it has a lot of different colors, it's not too complicated. This is 14 counts, and I love working on it, and it's a big kit. It's going to take me a long time to finish it. This is not going to be finished this year, unfortunately, but I'm still going to be working on it, and there's not a lot of back stitching here, just some of it. A great kit. So let me know in the comment section what you think about my progress. What kit or chart do you want me to continue cross stitching in the fall months, like September, October, November? And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe, share this video, and there's a lot more videos to come, so stay tuned, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.